You guys there. I'm Paavo. My name is Mikko. We are aged old men from Apocalyptica, and you are watching Age of Metal.
Hello everyone, this is Miguel with the HML and I'm here with Paavo and Mikko of Apocalyptica. It's been a long time since you guys been in the United States.
As a whole tour, because I know you guys did a little tour with 6 AM a couple months ago.
A few weeks actually.
How has been the tour so far for Apocalyptica?
It's been great. It's like we released a new album, Shadowmaker, just like 1 month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as you mentioned, we toured with 6 AM after that here for 1 month. And now we are here on 1 month, like headlining tour.
Yeah.
So it's great. We cover basically the whole country. I think it's 40-something gigs what we do in total.
Nice.
And then we continue in Europe. But it's great run.
At this point in your career, this is your 10th album, right? No, wait, 8 album.
It's studio album.
It's studio album. It's a long career. We're talking about since 1989.
Mm.
And how difficult it gets to put the set list for a tour like this?
It is actually a bit of a puzzle, and because we want to play some old material and some new material, and as there is 8 albums already, so it's hard to kind of like please everybody. But we change the set list every day as well, so to get some excitement for us as well.
So there will be some new stuff and old stuff.
Now, Shadowmaker was released a month ago, a little bit more of a month ago. How many of songs from that album are included on this set list?
The set list changes every day, and now as I have a bit of an injury, I can't play, so we're replacing drummer, so we can't play as many, or the guys can't play as many, but it's somewhere five songs.
And we have played Shadowmaker, Cold Blood, House of Chains, Dead Man's Eyes, what else? Sea-Song, Holding My Soul.
So that's just part, but
and 7 different, but
5 and 9.
That is a good number for the new album. And talking about the album, how has been the reception of the people towards the album? Because we know that it's been 5 years since 7th Symphony. So how has been the reception of the people to the new material of Apocalyptica?
I think it's been great. We wanted to kind of clear the table after 7th Symphony. We did a long tour after that, and even before 7th Symphony, we were kind of all the time in the mode that we were either recording an album or we were touring, and we wanted to cut that kind of the circle.
Gotcha.
And when we started to make this album, we had nothing in front of us. We didn't have pressure what we could do or what we should do. We didn't have a label. We didn't have any outside people to force us to do something. So that
had really like independent position on the starting point.
And that was the starting point. And then one big change how it appears to the audience is that, as in the past, we have always used loads of guest vocalists to give different kind of flavors to our music. And this time we of course considered that option as well in the beginning. But then we thought that it would be kind of too easy way. We wanted to challenge ourselves and see what kind of possibilities we would get if we could have like own singer, in that sense that there's just one voice to carry throughout the whole album, and also that the one voice would be touring with us. So, and that was the starting point for making this album, and we ended up finding absolutely perfect sound for us. Frankie Perez, who's a guy from Las Vegas, and he sang all the songs for the album, and now he's touring with us. And I think the more the audience get to see our live performances, the more they get deeper into music, they feel that how much more of a band it actually is now compared to the past.
Gotcha. Now, the album was recorded in Nashville, Tennessee. From what I see, some pictures and videos that you guys shoot, it's kind of like it assimilates a little bit to the solitude of Finland. There's not probably not cold, but it's a lot of it was a lot of rural and outside stuff.
Yes.
Quite dark, quite mysterious. How the environment affect or influence the outcome of the album?
I would say, that is a fantastic place. I love that. It's like not in Nashville. It's like a 1 hour drive from Nashville south, like in Franklin, and also like outside Franklin, like totally countryside. And we were living in a hut in the mountains. It's a beautiful area, but basically the best point is that we were really concentrated for just making music. We didn't have too many. We didn't have too many like different kind of hassle around. So we were just concentrating music and recording. Kind of isolated for all the other normal life.
And as you asked how the environment affected to the album, I think the Nashville is inspirational place in many ways for music, as the level of making music is absolutely enormously great. So then you kind of like reflect yourself to that skill and the level of doing. So all the time you need to kind of be also like trying your best and even more. That's
the culture in the studio that they go for the best possible level, and then they even fine tune that a little.
Okay.
That's culture and attitude in those people who are working there.
Gotcha.
The quality.
Now, many bands, when they come to the United States, they decide to record in LA or in Florida or because in New York. In Europe, I mean, many bands go to studios in Sweden or in Finland. Why Nashville?
Nashville was actually just because of the producer, Nick Raskulinex. He has his studio over there, and he works basically only in his studio.
Okay.
So we went to see him over there, and we went to his place, and as Paavo said, it was a perfect place for us to concentrate, just him and the band for the album. So it was really, really great.
Gotcha.
And Seventh Symphony was done in Helsinki.
And in a way,
Most of them was in Helsinki. But it's different kind of approach for recording. Every evening you go home, and then you have some everyday life stuff to do. Go to shop to buy food, maybe take care of things. But when we were out there, we didn't have any.
Nothing around.
Nothing.
That's interesting. Now, one thing about the music of Apocalyptica, and it's very technical because of the cellos. How do you get the creative juices flowing at the time to record or the time to write music? Where do you kind of like creative routine day?
In every album we have to feel that we got to go forward. We got to you got to kind of invent the wheel once again, every time. And so we don't want to start from the same point as we were in the last one. For the technical way, we always want to check our like a sound changes and how we have like make it better and test the new amplification systems and all the effects and that's the idea we work. But you got to do that every time from the zero level.
Gotcha.
And that's interesting. Sometimes it's frustrating to face again and again the same problems we have faced all these 20 years. But then I feel it's really it's really like inspiring.
And we this time, as we had a long break in between two albums, we did want to have the time when we can kind of feel that we become inspired. We wanted to not just to make an album because we need to be waited as long as we had the urge in us to start to write new material. So we had a lot of time this time to start to make songs, and it was really nice that way as well.
Gotcha. Now, I mean, Frankie Perez, you were saying that he's on the album, he's on tour with you guys. How has been the experience of working with him, and how the Apocalyptica fan base have received him?
It's been amazingly fun to work with him. He's a passionate musician, and I normally, or quite often, we are asked that what connects a guy from Las Vegas who's partly Cuban and us being from Finland, and not even half Vikings. We are wannabe Vikings. So what connects us, and that's the passion for music, and that's what keeps us together. And we have from the very beginning, it's been very easy to sort of, we have found the same rhythm of breathing when on stage, and kind of find where everybody fits together. Whereas the fan reaction, it's been, we have passionate fans as to who are kind of very protective of what Apocalyptica has been. And every time there's some change in the band, whether it has been that first time when the vocals came into the band or first time when drums came into the band, there's a reaction is always, oh, is something going to change? And now it was same thing with Frankie, that it's a big change, and it takes some time when they realize it's actually it's a good, and the change is not so dramatic actually.
It's not that dramatic.
Exactly, it's like it's the same cello band playing metal music, mainly instrumental still, and then there is vocals on some tracks. Now it's just one guy doing it all.
Lyric video from Shadowmaker. It has a lot of 1920s Wilhelm Murnau influence on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out if it was an old version of Rasputin or something got it from the what's the cabinet Metropolis or the cabinet of Dr. Caligari. So where the inspiration come from?
You know, to be honest, you know, one of Frankie's friend, actually Frankie got an idea. However, because we didn't want to make a music video.
Okay.
We wanted to do like a lyric video and release that before the album release. Actually, we released that already on December.
Yeah.
End of December, and that was like the first thing to show up to the fans that this kind of metal is coming in the future. And we wanted to have like a low budget, and but still like stylish and with a strong, good mood. And Frankie knew one American guy who did like a edit collection of those 4 movies, and he created a fantastic storyline. And basically the idea was that Mikko's idea was that it should be like black and white.
Like
And then so it fits to the also for the album artwork. And I think it's really like interesting story to watch.
It's one piece and something different.
Yeah, and it is, because I mean it gives you like, oh, this is really old school, and then, you know, you don't have any kind of dialogues, you know, that they're not talking about society film, so it's interesting.
But you got to keep in mind, it's not a music video, it's a lyric video, and many times if you watch the lyric video, there's just like one picture behind. It's really boring. But this time we want to
more creative.
like something more.
And visuality has always been a really strong part of Apocalyptica, also in videos, also in album covers, as Paavo was referring to. We kind of want to make sure that Apocalyptica is felt in all the senses, not just listening to the music, but also when watching pictures or watching the videos or whatever. So
we love beauty.
Beauty and darkness, they are our friends.
They are together.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There we go. Now, I hear there is an Apocalyptica documentary. I saw a trailer of Mickey D and another artist talking about Apocalyptica. What can you tell us about the documentary, and who's going to be on?
We don't know actually anything about it. We have seen only one edit, and which was not good yet. And now it's the second and third edits are ready. We have not seen them. Maybe ready yesterday.
there will be lots of like people from rock world.
Yeah.
There will be people outside of the rock world, including
Okay.
like Finnish president is included to the
Finnish
documentary.
person?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's Tarja.
Tarja, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I remember her for
Yeah,
the
she's really cool.
heavy metal Finnish documentary. I don't
Yeah.
remember her name, but yeah, she appears in that. And she's quite supportive.
He's very supportive. She's very humane and she's very like high ethics or else. But the documentary is basically tells the story of the whole Apocalyptica, the whole path from the beginning to the point where we are now, and kind of to tell the story what we are, where we are from, what is the who we are, and what is the effect of Finland to us, and what kind of where we come from. So.
Gotcha. Now, closing up, what is next for Apocalyptica after you guys finish your next sense?
It goes great. We have a show here. I think last show is on 11th, and on 13th we play already in England. So
Okay.
we're download festival. Download festival. Yeah. I think it's probably Donington.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And you can change it the name.
yeah, it's time that Donington download.
I think the first one was
Yeah, that's the first. Yeah.
I would say next one is Best Buy.
So
Virgin.
so it will be festival during the summer, and then before we go to Europe, we're gonna tour Russia, we're gonna do separate UK tour. Next year it's gonna be Asia, it's gonna be South America, more North America. So more or less 2 years we're gonna tour now with Shadowmaker, and
So you're telling me that you guys gonna come back pretty much quite soon?
absolutely. We will be back latest in February.
Okay, that's good to see. That's good to know actually. Well, guys, thank you very much for letting us an introduction of tonight's show and of course Shadowmaker. Definitely good luck with the rest of the tour and good luck with more results on that one. Definitely looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice talking with you. Thank you.